Hello and welcome back to my 25th anniversary playthrough of Half-Life. This will be Chapter 18, Nihilanth, which is basically the end of the game. Before I begin on the last chapter, I want to share a couple of emails from 1997 that were sent right around when we realized we wouldn't make our November 26th ship date, and frankly, we weren't too happy with the game we had at the time. The first email was indicative of both the shadow of competition that was ever present during Half-Life's development, and also a message of motivation that we had a moment to do something special, that it was pretty much our only shot, and that we'd have to work like hell to make it happen. Anyway, the second email, I love the second email. It really shows Gabe's disarming humor, in this case addressing the, let's call them, enthusiastic arguments that had been happening around the office about communicating our favorite features to the press, which would inevitably end up in our competitors' games. And of course, Gabe's right, we have to have press. Press is going to find out our features at some point, whether we divulge them or not. And we just had to rely on implementation of those features rather than just having them to stand out from the crowd. So there are a couple of fun emails, so let's get back to talking about Zen. I've been enjoying Zen so far. I really like the combat and the environments. I like that I feel totally isolated and in an alien space, and it really contrasts well with the rest of the game so far. The health showers and baths should be way quicker, the rotating lifts are nauseating, and some of the deathfall navigation got annoying, but, well, actually, tiny head crabs, maddening. But other than that, it's been really fun, and I've been enjoying my way through Zen, so let's see what happens now. Let's just jump right in and see the last chapter of Half-Life. Let's go. Freeman. The giant baby monster. Here we go. And I think I just have to shoot this guy's head. If I can select. Yeah, there we go. So this guy came online really close toward the end of Half-Life. I think Ken Birdwell put this guy together in a matter of days, perhaps. How do I here are the bounce pads. Hey. Okay, that's right. I think I have to shoot his brain from the top or something. Which means getting on these... no. Don't want that. Oh my god, look at my health. If I could stop bouncing for a second. No, I can't. Ooh. Am I gonna get any health in here? I mean, the health is so damn slow that I don't think this is actually gonna help. Let's see if I can... Shit. Okay, so how do I actually get over here? Oh, well that's gonna kill me, isn't it? So I have to wait till his head opens up, I think, and I'm gonna die anyway. Can I make it to this ledge? Oh! Yes, look at that! What? That's weird. Wait, I was healthing up. What is this place? Ah, that's very welcome. Okay. Is there another one? Yes, there is. Ah! Another one? No. Okay, so I have to get all the way up there and... Huh. Which way? This way, and then... Huh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ah, you guys. No. Okay, yeah, the textures on this don't make it easy to see where to jump to. It's also the lighting doesn't help. Gotta reload this. Shouldn't have picked that up. I don't know if I can come back here though. Okay, getting closer. Almost there. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna get back into that room. Alright, so I have to get over here. Oh, no, this guy's in here. Maybe I'll just focus on the baby. Open your head. Open your head, open your head, open your head. No. Oh, I'm gonna die when I... Okay, so when he shoots... Do I just... Let's see if I just shoot him now. Something happens to him. Whoa. What the f*** was that? Okay. Let's try using this thing. Something seems to happen to him. Ah, his head... Did his head open? Alright, well I'm out of that now. His head... Oh! It did open. Wait, but... I shot from like 50 feet beneath my feet. Oh no. Okay, so he's just... How do I get back out of here? It's funny, when I'm jumping with this weapon... Okay, kill me. When I'm jumping and shooting with that weapon, it's like the rocket shoots out of my feet. Okay, now I have to get above his head. Go.
Warning. Vital signs critical.
Cool, let's stand in this really slow healing pool and... What is the point in having this healing pool in here? You die so quickly to this guy. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I just don't know how to get... Okay. Oh no, don't do that again, please. Okay, let's land on the water. Yes! Alright. Oh, what? Oh,
Holy catastrophe!
Well, I shouldn't be using that. Alright, I'm gonna go look at the internet, find out how to do this. Alright, so I totally forgot that these things are powering the Nihilanth. So I was premature in trying to get higher to these platforms. Oh boy. That wasn't the place to stand, was it? Do you actually have to kill these things? So you can actually damage the Nihilanth. So let's do that. I know. Well, you know what? I'm just going to start this again because this isn't going to work. There we go. So yeah, I came into this having forgotten a little bit of the mechanics, and honestly the mechanics aren't terribly obvious. They are lit up like this, but that's not a mechanic I've seen in the game before, so wasn't really... Alright, F6. Now I've done that, I think I just shoot the guy until... Yeah, he has no health left or something. Do not teleport me away. Oh yeah, so the number of those little glowy things around him is changing. Yep, they're shrinking, so we're almost there. There's a long jump out of the way every time. Just keep moving. Oh! Oh my god, it hit me. No. Can I just continue to avoid them by bouncing around like a madman? Alright, where are you? This is so... Oh, there's too many of them. Okay. So I don't know if there's any way of avoiding that. I'm gonna save this, but it's something different. Okay, so I have to get on top of this thing. Alright, save that. Because I don't know if I've lost too much health in here. Let's continue to shoot this guy. Can't long jump when I'm zoomed in, I think. Alright. Oh, you need to go away. Oh, he got me anyway. Oh, what? Alright, you fuck. Oh no, it's gonna go right through there. Oh, no. I thought he spawned a new person, but I don't see him. Come on. I need to be doing more damage. Wow, he doesn't seem to be... Why his, Oh, his head is open. I think that means I can go do this. Right, from this pad up here, let's see. Okay. Oh, can I possibly... Yes! F6. Oh, you shitbag! Ah, I got you, didn't I? That's right. I just have to stay alive long enough for him to die. Nice! Alright, 25 health. Wow, only just.
Gordon Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit. I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property. As for the suit, I think you've earned it.
Time to choose. Alright, well, let's go through the door. Excuse me.
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Oh, I love this music. Wow, not many names. I love this music because at the end of this project, it was such a difficult game to make. This music symbolized to me that the game was done. Finally. I can't tell you how relieving that was at the time. Okay, alright, I'm going to pause this and talk a little bit about what I've just gone through. A lot has already been said about the features of Half-Life that were groundbreaking at the time, so I don't really want to talk about those things. I'm more interested in reflecting on what are the timeless aspects of the game that stand out to me after having just finished playing it. One of the things that stand out to me instantly is, as entertaining as this game is, it's also pretty imperfect. There's a lot of rough edges to it because the technology was just, it was all so new at the time, and we had time to implement, but we didn't have time to perfect it. Obviously, there's been so many years since then where games will have perfected animation, AI, graphic fidelity, and sound and stuff. Whereas, this is still very raw. But I think that gives it a character that you don't find in modern games because we've sort of polished out a lot of that character. I guess a good example of this is the AI. It's imperfect. You see soldiers grenading themselves and running through obviously visible trip mines, running back into corners where there's no escape from, stuff like that. But that provided so much entertainment for me. Just being able to lay a trip mine and have a guy blunder through it blindly was so much fun. Especially because the soldiers were so challenging to fight in the first place. I feel like getting my own back on them was always fun, with the satchel charges they didn't see and the trip mines they didn't see. That to me just always provided me a level of entertainment. I have to remember that their behaviors were programmed by one person, Steve Bond, and he had other stuff to do on the game, of course. So considering that, and the fact that Steve started at 0, which was basically Quake AI, where monsters would literally just move toward you and shoot, this is pretty damn impressive. And not just impressive from a standpoint of having technically done this, but from a standpoint of these guys have character and they're entertaining. They're not too difficult, they're not too easy, they're just interesting enough that combat interactions play out differently each time, and I think that's just a really great testament to the work that he did. I also was really, really impressed with the writing and the comedy in this game. The comic relief of the scientists with their inappropriate responses, the way the story is delivered to keep you in the game, yet motivated and informed about the plot, but it's not over-delivered and it doesn't get in the way and anything. I just think that really worked really well. I don't know how much that comic relief was intended, but just the randomness of the responses at particular times was amazing. I mean, there were definitely some scenes that were delivered to be humorous, like the scientists falling down in the lift when you press the button and stuff. Those are always cool too. Okay, some other things that I really enjoyed that I think still hold up today. I think the combat sequences, you really have to stop and think a lot in this game. Especially when I compare this to Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 is much more fluid. The combat challenges didn't tend to stop you in your tracks like they do in H01. You flow into a battle in Half-Life 2 and you mop up all of the troops and you're moving around. It's very dynamic. You cover a lot of ground and stuff. But in Half-Life 1, I kept hitting walls where I had to stop and think, and I had to improvise with different combinations of weapons, like the trip mines and the secondary fire features of various guns and stuff. So that was different stimulation than the larger scale battles of Half-Life 2. And I really think things like the effectiveness of the soldiers' grenade throws, always keeping you on your toes, the refusal of the alien grunts to pursue you, and their homing projectiles really required you to change up your tactics between those two enemies, really kept things fresh. And I do really think that accessing very different types of weapons allowed me to solve some of the problems that I came up against in a way that Half-Life 2 never did. Okay, so what else? The surreal level design of some of these maps was really effective to me. There are some maps where the spaces were just really lonely. There were just these cavernous and surreal areas, and the path it's taking you ever deeper into underground places, past the point of no return, into spaces you don't really feel like you belong in, but you have to keep pushing ever forward into because you can't go back. I really got a sense of unease and isolation in those maps, and I really, really liked that. Which brings me to the other thing, the scale of the game and the variety of the gameplay, especially considering the team size was about 20 people. The game is really long and has a surprising variety of gameplay in it. I mean, we range from office levels to the Zen world and everything in between, from leading scientists around research labs to attacking tanks, climbing cliff faces, navigating nuclear silos. So, yeah, really enjoyed this playthrough, and I hope that some of my commentary was interesting at least. It definitely was quite a journey to be part of, especially as a 22-year-old aspiring game designer from the UK. Anyway, so that is the single-player game of Half-Life done. I'm going to jump into multiplayer now and talk about the maps that I worked on in the next video. So thank you so much for joining me all the way through this retrospective of Half-Life, and I will see you in the multiplayer section.